today's video, we're going to cover what I've been up to over the last week. We have some updates to our game hosting feature and our world builder tool as well. If this is your first time here, thanks for joining. My name is Bear, and Final Parsec is all about building tools and content to help others develop their own games. Let's get into it. We've added a new section to the artboard area of the world building tool. The world builder lets you track people, places, and things as you craft a story and setting for your game. This new section below your artboard lets you enter a prompt to create AI-generated art, which will automatically be placed onto your artboard and associated to your world. We think this will be helpful in letting you rapidly set the mood and figure out the look and feel of your world, and we plan to keep iterating on this. I think some of the next steps might include making the user interface a little better here, and making it easier to reassign art to specific entities in your world like characters or places. I've also been wrapping up some of the basics for the game hosting feature. Over here on the Manage Game page, you can rename your game, and you can also permanently delete games if you want to do so. I think at this point, pretty much everything pertaining to creating, reading, or playing, updating and deleting games should all be about complete. I've been expanding the public-facing API for the game hosting feature as well. This provides a programmatic way to do the same operations, uploading, updating, and generally managing your games without using the website's interface. My motivation is to build a continuous deployment workflow for my next game, which is an office simulator. This API is all documented on finalparsec.com, and that Office Simulator game I'm working on is open source. The GitHub action that the Office Sim is using is also open source. It's my hope I'm building all of this in a public and clear enough way that others can copy or reference what I've done to publish their own games. I have a blog post in progress that I'm writing in more of a step-by-step how-to style as well that should be coming out any day now. After that, maybe I can actually spend some time working on my game instead of building tools. On another note, I went through the trouble this week to set up some capability for sending emails. Final Parsec is finally graduating from having a Gmail address, which certainly feels a little more professional. This should enable me to add some functionality requiring email that I've just kind of generally ignored up until now, like a forgotten password reset functionality, for example. I also made the goal around the beginning of the year to establish a newsletter sometime soon to expand my marketing reach. Having the capability to send emails from our domain and from our app will help unblock that goal. All right, not a ton of updates, but I think that's all I've got for this week. I'm hopeful I'll have some more showy progress next week with that new blog post and some actual progress on my game. We'll see how much I can get done though. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel because new videos come out every week. Please like the video too if you like what I'm doing here. The best way to support me as I work to make Final Parsec a sustainable resource for the game dev community is to head over to the store on finalparsec.com and find something that resonates with you. We are running a sale to celebrate the launch of the game hosting tool. Use the code GAMEON at checkout to get 50% off. I always love to hear your thoughts and feedback in the comments, so be sure to drop a note if you have anything on your mind. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!